If the Tenryou Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't...
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the... But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, we all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only... Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's...
What? So her will's changed and she wants to Oh, yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, which would also be pretty scary.
I don't think you need to...
Considering Liu as god left not too long ago, it's hard. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun...
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment.
Huh?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still...
If Mr. Takayuki wasn't...
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your...
Yes, you're right. Masahito has... Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll
Oh, okay.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision. If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Huh? You can actually do that?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on...
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to... You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition. But if people got... Thank you very much.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to... Let's take a trip to the Grand Nerve...
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose, what a smooth talker. Though your eye... Still, your answer has put me... So tell me.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm... Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will.
All right. There's little... Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her...
What?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ran...
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like...
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your Fae seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what... I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude.
Oh, we've got a pass permit!
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves. Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in— Wait, this is authentic. Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not— Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you— we made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in—
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my— That is of no concern. This—
what do you make of this?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must—
Paimon gets it. So but why? Surely you going about your business doesn't it? She's got plenty of space in there.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than— I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business.
What?
It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is—
Ah, it's you two. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broke?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that as I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on?
No. Furthermore, I had even that's why the Shogun has a robust— For now, while I figure out the full—
Oh, Paimon get— Huh?
I see.
You can fix it!
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for some— Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, I can see but there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict—
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, and who knows, a change of scenery
You mean leave the— Yes, you're right. After all right then. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just—
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you?
I have my ways. I would never
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about.
Tour guides?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. Huh. The stores... It's... What is the almighty
Isn't the Shogun sick?
I...
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation.
So, what do we do now?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon...
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Shogun,
It's all right. Could you tell me about the items you're...
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and, milk, and so on.
Huh?
It might sound odd, but it is in fact... You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't... So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique...
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no...
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity...
Why do I feel like... Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk, so I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise...
A chance combination.
The almighty Shogun wants to try?
Nice. It's...
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like... Anyway, I like...
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this
Well, I won't lie.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? What?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't say...
I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro...
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for... Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko... There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than... By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some... She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place.
Sure, let's go...
Shogun! Almighty Shogun!
What brings you to the Publishing House?
No, not at all.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management?
She just wants to
The Almighty Shogun wish...
Yes.
The Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all...
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again.
In principle, you're
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to... There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously.
Okay. Huh. I know every individual word in these books' titles. So why is it that they make no sense to me in these Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated... Is it true that hilly trolls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's... made up? What's the point of that? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly trolls can't write stories. So...
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give...
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm...
All right, leave it to us. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. With a premise like this, it's no... Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. Well, if someone turned... Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character. Yeah, she has so... The plot is really gripping. What a strange person. Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the... You do have a point. And a character so That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so... Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare... Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his arrival.
He's a fictional character. What about the antagonist, though? Don't you have any thoughts about...
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad...
A doesn't seem... So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels? Do you like the stories we pick?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they were back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia. There was no... In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal... But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say, but the truth is right here in front of my eyes.
And that's exactly why we brought you out. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or...
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite... This may be an everyday occurrence for... I've seen a lot, and it's...
Ooh, great idea!
Take a photo?
It's okay. Come with us. We'll...
So,
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the heart. Basically, a photo makes a visual record.
okay. So what exactly is... Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do... The more I think about it, how should I pose? Help me out here. Okay, I'll try that. Okay, let's
Pick a good angle to... It's a wrap! Tickle it!
Wow. But she doesn't seem to be able to move. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to... So, the one in this photo, if it's not me, then why does she look exactly...
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you. Hey, that's right. Do you think...
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of...
So then, who does that...
Well, I'm still me. There is no... My existence. I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in many... The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is...
In that case, this picture is...
So even I, who seeks eternity, then how can I ask Inazuma? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe based on what I have seen today, I am... But it would be incorrect to conclude from this. Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the... Perhaps...
Sounds to Paimon like it, and that means that we...
Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so... Oh, that sounded like Ippei.
Ippei? Is that someone from...
Yep, let's find out what... Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not...
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was...
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the... In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. But for some reason, today...
Kujo Kamaji.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the...
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission.
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you, So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa...
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their...
Actually, they decided to hold this one. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami...
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully...
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand I've searched all over the city. He really hasn't returned yet. Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the...
What are you?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you. Besides, this has only come about because
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking. Let me mark out the location of the base for you.
I see everything. Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution.
It's my lucky day.
Steady as stone.
How's this?
Illusion shattered!
With the fairy.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Fairy. Let's get down to business.
Shine down!
Say no more. With the fairy. Finally, the fairy. It's my lucky day.
I must leave now.
How's this? Finally, no. Let's get down to business. My blade. How's this? The fairy. Finally, it's my lucky day.
Illusion shattered!
Everyone hold hands.
Finally, let's get down to business.
I see everything.
My blade. To the fairy. To the fairy. It's my lucky day. Perfect distance. There's more.
Now you shall perish!
The fairy. Finally, Let's get down to business.
Shine down.
I must do this. Everyone hold hands. Yeah.
This will do! Fall before me! Keep cool now. Twice. This.
Look, it's Kujo Kamaji.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun,
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
all right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the Christ. These are all false.
Says who? Why, you two-faced...
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've
I believe I now understand.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single...
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa.
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou Commissioner.
Sorry.
The first Tenryou Commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must... Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to... Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Does not a single person dare to...
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win again...
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decision, but that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength...
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will, then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, this is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaning, but I accept. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, you may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable.
Yes, of course. I apologize.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not...
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time,
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your...
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the... Come with me. Let's find a quiet place.
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present. He has shown me how some things remain the same, even I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, still, I will give them a little more time. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. As I said, the Shogun... But I've made up my mind. So I will do what... This has certainly been a...
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission and the... If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out...
No need. There's no place for such things in my... Also, please stop making it sound as... Okay. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to.
Okay, see you next time. Considering a lot of what happened was pretty the only thing left to do is return the... Miko, we're back!
Did you know? Well then, you'll... How amusing. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. So, from what you were saying, that's the most important outcome.
Yeah, it seems like she's...
To put it nicely, even deities... Anyway, it sounds like you had a next time you wish to see her.
What? But she...
Because she is a god. But you don't belong to this...